Hey folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast, and it looks like we're going to have a very nice weekend this weekend. The winds are going to be low. We will have a chance at afternoon thunderstorms, so you're going to have to kind of watch for that, and most of them look like they're going to be pushing inland. We've been having some showers on the coast in the morning, and then they push inland during the afternoon, so we should be okay there. Like I said, the weather's going to be beautiful. It's going to be hot, so make sure that you hydrate and you have enough to drink on the boat, because last weekend it got brutally hot. The wind laid down and it just got still, and it got really hot. I saw a lot of people online saying, oh, should we go, should we not go, because people were thinking it was going to be too rough, but it laid down absolutely beautiful out there. The bite was pretty good. Had caught some really nice mangroves. We fished in a 95 foot range. Caught some grouper, caught mangrove snapper, yellowtail snapper, a bunch of different species. So we had a good day there. We also had Drew from Boat I-360 on the boat. We have a lot of stuff kind of happening right now around the office. As a lot of you know, the gag grouper season was released, and it was unfortunately 15 days. Not too long ago, I had mentioned that we had some discussion with NOAA, and so I immediately contacted them, and I wanted to get up an interview set up with them and kind of get a feel of where they're coming from, and kind of give them a feel of where we're coming from as recreational anglers. So this is what I want to do. Is it's going to happen sometime in July, maybe early August, but when we get closer to it, I will be promoting that more and talking about the interview and who we're going to interview and how this is going to be done. I'm going to go in this open-minded. I'm going to be prepared. What I want to do also with you guys, with our viewers and our supporters, is I want to be able to have you guys send in questions to me of what you want to have asked to NOAA. So when you get a chance, email us at info@tampabayfishingchannel.com and send us your questions of what you would like us to ask them. Again, it's going to be a straightforward, very casual interview, but we want to get a feel of where they're coming from and where they're getting their numbers, and they said that they would discuss that and we would go through that. So look forward to that, because that's going to be happening very soon. I want to have a voice for the recreational anglers as much as I possibly can. So we're going to do this interview. They were nice enough. They actually stopped by the office about 2 months ago. I met Sean, real nice guy, so I'm looking forward to that. We also have Finn's Fishing Club coming up on next Tuesday, where we will be talking about catching bait on the flats, catching bait in deep water, and then we'll have cast net throwing instructions with Captain William Wise from Bad Fish Charters, Captain Jake Wise from Bad Fish Charters, and Captain Andrew Spicer. So, and then Captain Lori Hall will be doing a woman's demonstration. So if you guys are interested in learning how to throw a cast net, how to catch bait on the flats or in deep water applications, you might want to come out to this meeting. It's Tuesday, July 2nd at Finn's Dockside in Apollo Beach. I've heard that the bite for mangrove snapper inside the bay has been absolutely on fire. I've seen reports from Captain William Wise, Captain John Gunter, of some really nice mangrove snapper catches. So if you guys are interested in fishing in the bay, the mangrove snapper have been on fire. So again, you want to use a combination of things. You want to try to have cut bait. You want to try to have live bait like white bait or pinfish, shrimp, things like that. Find out what they're keyed in on and then go from there. Let's go ahead and get into the tide and salooners for this weekend and what we have in store. Okay, on Saturday we have a high tide at 8:21 p.m. at a 1.9 foot. Then we have a low tide at 2:54 p.m. at a 0.6 foot. Then we have another high tide at 8:57 p.m. at a 1.4 foot. On Sunday we have a high tide at 8:57 a.m. at a 2.1 foot. Then we have a low tide at 4:14 p.m. at a 0.3 foot. Then we have a high tide at 10:52 p.m. at a 1.3 foot. On Saturday, for the salooners, we have a major feeding time from 6:59 a.m. to 8:59 a.m. Then we have a minor feeding time from 1:55 p.m. to 2:55 p.m. Then on Sunday, we have a major feeding time from 7:48 to 9:48 a.m. Then we have a minor feeding time from 2:59 p.m. to 3:59 p.m. So those are the tides and schooners for this weekend. And like I said, it's going to be a decent weekend, just some afternoon thunderstorms like we typically have this time of year. So you kind of want to keep your eye on those. The winds are going to be light. I heard that they were a little up earlier in the week, but they're laying down, and like today is flat calm, and it's hot. But we have a lot of things going on here at the office. Again, we're going to have tons of shrimp. We have tons of medium. We have large. We have small. We have a ton of frozen bait. We're going to have greenbacks. We set up another system to be able to, about 56 gallon tank to be able to hold greenbacks. And so I've got to get the pumps up and running for that. We've got it all set up. I just got to get the pump running. Other than that, everything's good. The fishing's been good. Like I said, offshore, the mangrove snapper bite has been good. Our red grouper are going to close this weekend, so keep that in mind. They're going to close, what is today, the 29th or 28th? I'm sorry, they close on Monday, July 1st. So they'll be closed Monday. Red grouper will be closed. So we'll have a little bit of space between July and August until September, until the gag season opens up. Then unfortunately, we only have 15 days. And so, like I said, we're going to do this interview with NOAA and see if we can't get some clearer answers on where this information is coming from and how they're basing their decisions on the closures and things like that. So, again, if you get an opportunity, send me your questions at info@tampabayfishingchannel.com. So I have a good arsenal of questions so we can sit down with them and talk to them and get a feel of what they are looking at and what we are looking at. So again, I just want to say thank you for watching. We really appreciate all of the support for the channel, for the shop. Thank you so much. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.